What's poppin' Royals, and welcome to another episode of the Late Night Tea with your hostess with the mostest, your girl Queen T, aka the.rising.star on Instagram and TikTok. I need a sip. Tonight, we are here to talk about the pink sauce that has not only swept across TikTok, but all sorts of news stations. So let's get into it. Now, if you know me, you know my platform, you know that I am all about female empowerment. I like to lift women up. I never want to tear you down. So realistically, I wanted to come here and be like, yay, 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 yay. This woman is an entrepreneur charging $20 for a bottle of sauce that she invented in her kitchen. Kudos to you. I was very thrilled to find out about it and excited to cover the topic. However, as my sister would say, doing a little digging and a little research into the situation, this is definitely going to have a part 2. So you will have to stay tuned under another moon. We will be continuing to discuss this pink sauce. Okay. Now, even if you live under a rock, I find it hard to believe that anybody on TikTok or any other platform that I choose to post this on, YouTube, Instagram, anywhere, has not run into some sort of information on the pink sauce. But if you don't know anything about the pink sauce, let me run you a couple of clips so you can get up to speed on the whole pink sauce situation. And I do want to say kudos to this woman anyway. You know, even just getting out the gate, even making this amount of money, even getting the amount of publicity that she has gotten, I still have to say hats off to you, ma'am. Right on, Chef P. Now, I looked her up on YouTube. Let me just run some clips. Before I run some clips, I do want to say that she is on YouTube under Carly P. Not Chef P, but Carly P. However, now after making this sauce, she is going by Chef P, so we are going to refer to her as Chef P moving forward.
We are currently in lab testing.
Alright, and shout out to Craw King for that last clip. So if you did not see that video, that was her addressing the situation where she shipped out a whole bunch of bottles with the label upside down, which I thought was the worst of the situation, which is why I wasn't really in a hurry to cover this topic. I'm going to be honest with you. I thought, okay, ooh, too bad. The label was upside down. Big whoop. Okay. I was not worried about that. However, I did see that video. And when I saw the video, I was a little concerned because she not only had the labels upside down, but the information on the labels was incorrect. She also went in that video to start to say that there was an issue with the way that they were being produced in the factory. So I'm not sure if she actually makes these in her home or if there was some confusion at the actual factory that she's getting them mass produced out of. I have no idea what the situation is. However, I do understand that there was a mix up with her ingredients and they were shipped out to people. Later on, we then started to see people post all over TikTok saying that they were sick. So obviously, hello, we're here and we're like, well, she did just tell us that. And in that video, Craw King, I hope I'm saying it right because I see you holding a crab, but I'm pretty sure I read Craw and not Crab King. So I hope that I'm correct. But he was like, we rich if you ordered that bottle because you would be in a class action lawsuit with this woman. Now, the thing is, I want to say common sense, but you know what? All sense is not common. And everybody isn't looking up their labels and trying to figure out exactly what is inside of the bottles that is keeping them preserved, why they are on the shelves, and you can buy them on the shelves non-refrigerated versus something that has absolutely no preservatives in it being shipped to you during the summertime with no preservatives and not refrigerated, just in a package. in those metal boxes that we call mail trucks or UPS or FedEx. Okay. And I do understand that we want to hold the people who made these purchases accountable, but again, like I said, all sense is not common. And on top of that, I'm just going to run a few more clips.
What do you mean FDA approved? I don't sell medical products.
And shout out to Trinidad J91 and homie Joey for that last clip. That was again the pink sauce lady who is selling y'all sauce, who is not aware that the F in FDA stands for food. Okay? The same person who was in a previous video saying that her sauce was still in FDA testing. Okay. I'm going to now run you guys a clip to cover a little bit about cottage law, because this woman is also in Florida, and I don't know, she could be my neighbor, y'all, because I live in Florida too. So don't throw too much shade at my state, okay? But let me run this clip to educate y'all a little bit more on why this whole situation seems questionable. And why I'm a little bit concerned for everybody that has consumed this sauce if you don't live in a close radius of where it was originally made.
Sell stuff that's non-commercial, you sell it to your kitchen. There's something called cottage law. It allows you to sell these items out of your kitchen with regulations. Cakes, cookies, cupcakes, pies, jams, preserves, stuff that goes on top of food, stuff like that. But I'm seeing so many errors in this nutritional label, seeing 444 servings, which is 14.4 grams, which almost makes 6,300 something grams in a full bottle, which is inaccurate. And if these small details were overlooked, I'm looking at quality control now. I'm kind of scared.
And I'm kind of scared too. And I mean, you could see why. But wait, there's more. Just when you thought it would be time to, you know, hop on the bandwagon to be upset with her, the plot thickens. Watch this.
First, I want to say sorry if I scared y'all. I mean, that was my intent, but like not like this. Second off, I want to say to Chef P, sorry if this scared you at all or impacted your business in any way. That was never my intent. The opposite, actually. This was meant to be a full social experiment to see how quickly other people could spread misinformation. I literally.
So apparently now people are. Well, let me run this clip.
It's so bad down to the point that someone faked their death. All of this false propaganda that's going on the internet, I'm just a victim of clout, pretty much.
However, slash.
Y'all, with the pink sauce, it is cold, so it's cold.
Okay, y'all starting to scare me now. Do you see how bloated that bottle is? Why is it?
What do you mean FDA approved?
So basically, from the last few clips that I just ran, I just tried to explain to y'all or get y'all to get a little bit educated on what cottage law is. Okay, there are rules and regulations that you need to follow for you to be selling and mass producing sauce and selling it to people. And y'all did see the packages from that clip that ran from how they're being shipped. There is no preservatives and no refrigeration, and they're being shipped everywhere. So that's one thing, that's one note. A few other notes. Okay. We are now looking at the situation that you once said that they were still being tested. Then you turned around and said, well, you know what? Just because your product is being tested by FDA does not mean that you yourself know what FDA stands for. However, because I'm gonna be real with y'all, that's not common knowledge. Everybody don't know what FDA stands for, and y'all might know what it stands for now, but be realistic and be honest, a lot of y'all did not know what FDA stood for prior to everybody having this conversation. Now, getting back on topic. Okay, I'm just trying to keep track of everything that's been said that doesn't seem like it's adding up. If you know indeed that you shipped out products and there was a mix-up, not just with the label, and even for the fact that you said that the 444 was up there for aesthetic purposes. Okay, so that lets us know that the label itself is an aesthetic and has absolutely no realistic value, which means anything that they're reading on that label could be caca, garbage. And that's kind of crazy. That's kind of a risk that people are taking with their lives. I'm going to say that right now. Whether or not you're lying, I don't know. However, this one man coming forward and saying that he was lying, because that's what that video was. People coming forward and saying that they were lying about being sick, faking their death. That's something to cause question. It's like, okay, were people faking the fat bottles? Where, you know, that kind of brings a little bit of, is this a conspiracy out of me? Okay, and I don't want to be the conspiracy theorist, but I do post these late night, so if that's what this turns into, that's what it turns into. I don't really know what to believe at this point. I was all geared up and ready to call her a liar, but honestly, who knows? How would we know? Unless you buy it. Well, there's this clip.
I know, it's so crazy. Like, all of the hate that I'm getting.
Like, for real. You are selling rotten sauce to people in the summer heat.
So I'm again inclined to wonder about you and the sauce and how it's made. I'm thinking it looks a little something like this.
Talking about FDA approved. What do you mean FDA approved? I don't sell medical products. The pink sauce is not a medical product. The pink sauce don't contribute to your health. I never said that.
And I'm not here to throw shade. Honestly, I'm not. But that's honestly how I feel like it's going down. I don't think that this is being made in a factory. I think that's a lie. I think you're making everything out of your house. I think you are printing those things out of your house, because it's also now rumored that the labels are stuck to the bottles with glitter glue. And I didn't say this, y'all. I'm going to cite everybody, because if this goes to court, y'all will not bring me in court. I'm citing everybody on this entire video, because I'm not coming alone. I'm coming strapped up. I promise you. Okay? So, let me cite the person that said that you had glitter glue holding your labels to the thing, which makes me feel like this is all a household operation. That's just how I feel about it. But this is all speculation, and I just want to put that out there. It's all speculation. I don't know a damn thing, as is this video possibly. But I don't think the glitter glue, well, I don't know, because this individual never bought the product. So you know what? I ain't even going to waste y'all time. They said that out their own mouth. They didn't buy the product. So I don't know where they get the glitter glue thing from. And I'm probably adding to the problem. See, this is why I'm still going to cite their ass. Give me a second.
As well as the fact that the label does not fit, and it's held to the bottle with glitter glue, as well as the fact that there's literally no expiration date on the bottle. Pink sauce definitely was not made in a facility or was looked over by anyone with any understanding of food science, food packaging, FDA regulations.
So again, I would be concerned with anybody that has consumed this sauce, because y'all gonna have COVID-91, okay? And I don't want to be a part of it, because it don't even sound fun. COVID-1 wasn't. Oh, that's right. We just hopped in with COVID-19. Anyway, now that monkeypox are out, I'm sure y'all probably gonna have an immunity, hopefully. We don't know, do we? Anyway, all jokes aside, I feel like this is a big web of lies and it's coming to crumble. I feel like maybe the pink sauce was a great idea, but however, maybe she wasn't ready to mass produce. Maybe started locally, made it big, and then found a way into a manufacturer so that you could mass produce. That would have been a better route to do it, but maybe grew too quickly and was shipping things without thinking about the consequences on the back end. The fact of the matter is that the hue of these bottles are changing. They are posted all over the internet with different hues. Okay, y'all don't believe me? I'm going to cite this video too.
The hue keeps changing. I'm scared for the people
and so am I. However, I'm also very concerned for the woman who produced all of this. Because if this is a Webalize, which I hope it's not, I really hope, I hate to say I hope so many people are gunning for you that people will be out here mass producing fake videos just for clout. But you know, it's a possibility. So I'm going to leave the room for margin of error on my end wide open to the potential and the possibility, even though deep down in my gut, I feel like you're just lying and you weren't ready. But I could be completely wrong, because at the end of the day, like I said, all that information, you're in the kitchen cooking sauce, you are not thinking about what FDA stands for. And again, like I said, y'all might have educated yourselves on these topics just so that y'all can join the conversation, but realistically, none of that information was necessary to go in the kitchen and make something that tastes good to everybody. And everybody did originally say that it tasted good. So I would hate to say that people are praying for your downfall, but if that's what this turns out to be, then that's what it turns out to be. However, me looking at the overall bigger picture, I just saw Aunt Karen post a couple days ago, "Where is my sauce?" Now, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna run this clip.
The thing is, if you're not going to be selling us the sauces, I think you need to give us a refund.
So in that video, Aunt Karen basically says that she said that she was going to let everybody know about the approval, the FDA approval, by the 27th of July, and that date has passed, and she has not since updated anybody. Now, what I did realize is that on her other social medias, that being Instagram and TikTok itself, she was posting up until that video was posted. So her last video dates back 4 days ago. Aunt Karen posted that 3 days ago, and since then it's been dead silence on all social media platforms. So my theory is that she is probably now collecting her funds to gear herself up and get ready for court, because if people have actually gotten sick off of this, then people are probably actually going to sue her. Now, again, I said I will leave it open to room for margin of error just in case I'm incorrect and people are just chasing clout, because people chase clout. So I will be posting a video about bottom feeding energy. I shot that already because I was dealing with somebody. It doesn't even matter. People chase clout, and we know this to be true. We know that people will find any reason to pull somebody down, and that would be very unfortunate if that is what the case is here, and that's all it is, because that would be frustrating to find out. However, on the other end, if indeed, as she has already confessed, there was a mix-up with the ingredients, or things are not mixed right, or there was some mix-up with the proportions, and these things were shipped out to people and people got sick. And even if there wasn't a mix-up in the ingredients, again, there are no preservatives outside of vinegar and honey. There's nothing there to keep that bottle from going rotten, and it's being shipped all over the place in the summertime. So with no refrigeration, no cooling, no anything. You saw the packages for yourselves, and if you need, I'll go ahead and run that clip again. But like I said, I think she's keeping all that money from those packages. I mean, y'all might go ahead and send those emails so she can pay y'all back later, but keeping that money so that she can gear up for court if that be the case. However, there will be another case just specifically for taking orders and not fulfilling those orders. Anyway, that is why I said this will probably be, well, not this will probably be, that is why this will be a topic that we end up continuing to discuss on another night, simply because this plot is thickening. You got everything from her being accused to selling something that looks like it could, I mean, obviously potentially be harmful to the people consuming it. However, those claims might be false. So with all of these things in play, I really honestly and truthfully cannot sit here and be like, I'm 100% sure of anything. anything is possible, and I do believe in the impossible. So I am leaving everything open to see what other information comes out to play. But at the end of the day, that is all that I have to say. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tea for today. I'm looking forward to seeing this story close, just because right now it's a mystery, and I, like Felicity, don't really like mysteries. So that being said, that is all of our tea for tonight. So now I'm going to read our tea bags. And tonight's tea is a throat comfort tea. I don't know what the ingredients are, but I could probably tell you one of them is, I don't know if that's chamomile or something else. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what's in this tea. I just know that it's supposed to relax my throat, and my throat needed to be relaxed. Now, without the darkness, you will never know the light. I think that one speaks for itself. No room for interpretation. The worst enemy we have is our own fear. Well, that's interesting. Without the darkness, you will not know the light. And the worst enemy you have is your fear. Fear is kind of the darkness. And once you let go of that fear, you will finally live in the light. And I hope that for all of us. Now, I would love for you guys to stay tuned until we are under the next moon, because the next topic that I will be discussing, though it is an old one, I will be happy to go ahead and update people on what is going on with Miss Taya Posley. Now, if you don't know who Miss Taya Posley is, that is the video with the woman that was slapping her child because the father was posting on Facebook and not responding to her text messages. Okay. I will see you guys under the next moon. Stay tuned. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Outside of that, if you do have any tea that you would like me to cover or discuss, be sure to go ahead and leave me some comments or some DMs. I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.
Sweet dreams are made of it. Who am I to disagree?